So these are our two Californian does who are 12 weeks old, who came yesterday. Remain nameless, but hopefully these guys will be our breeding mothers. They're quite big at 12 weeks already, so hopefully they'll be nice big bunnies. Apparently this crossed with New Zealand is one of the best meat rabbits. So, and lately I've been learning heaps about the genetics of rabbit breeding and what sort of factors influence weight and yeah, just sort of how to establish breeding programs so that you can kind of breed out for the characteristics that you want and what those characteristics are. Like for example, one I hadn't thought of a lot about was, and is fairly obvious farming sort of calculation, is how much it's going to cost me to feed them. So I guess I didn't really know. That's one thing about the Angoras that is really a bonus why I want to sort of keep them in there, is because they don't actually eat very much at all. So because they don't eat very much, they don't cost very much to produce in that way. So yeah, well, I've got 3 Angora bucks still, so I've got plenty of room for genetic variety in there. So these girls I tried to put in with Hazel and her babies, and Hazel kind of took a fair few goes at them. And then so I put Hazel out here this morning and then added them to Hazel, which is probably the wrong way around. But she just harassed them and took sort of bites out of them. So, but Hazel was also possibly just very newly pregnant. So what I think I've decided to do is take Hazel out to the to her own cage that we can perhaps bring inside if it gets too cold and freezing over the winter. So her babies can, she can be there, and then we can observe them a bit more closely as well and have a bit more of a relationship with them. And all these girls, or well, all the babies, so everyone everyone under 4 months will share a cage together. They'll get on pretty well. The girls, I keep calling them girls, but I don't know what sex they are yet. The rabbits in here, Hazel's babies, so I'm pretty sure they've weaned. They're pretty much eating everything now that I give them. They really like all their veggies and food.